So, hello everyone, and welcome to this exciting session this Sunday. Hope you all are enjoying the ATL Tinkerpreneur webinar series and learning different type of skills every week. So this week, for the week 2, we had a special skill to be learned, that was building and like redefining and refining the product that we built. Okay, so first we learned how to build the product, and then we learned how to refine it. So today we have a few special guests among us. We have Muskan, we have Srishti, and we have Aditri with us, who will be explaining us on how to build a product in a very simple language, how to refine it, and how to actually take your product to the next level. So we'll be also taking the help of some examples in which they'll be explaining you how the product building phase takes place. So without further ado, I'll welcome Srishti. So Srishti, welcome to the webinar.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So Srishti will now start with the webinar. Where she'll be explaining on how to build a product. Srishti, you can go ahead.
Sure, sir.
So till Srishti makes it ready, so we have around 500 people who are joining us live today. So students and teachers and mentors, all who have joined in, please subscribe to this channel and like this video and share it among your friends. And you can put your questions that you have in the chat box. We shall be taking all the questions at the end. Over to you, Srishti.
Thank you, sir. So, hello everyone. I'm Shrishti. I'm a student of Adarsh Public School, Vikaspuri, New Delhi, and I currently studying class 10th. This is our team. We will be explaining about building and refining a product today. So, my name is Shrishti. I have Aditri Bhatnagar and NS Muskan Mahek with me. So, the Tinker Charms are the Tinker Champs is a program for ATL students that helps them to develop 21st century skills and leadership qualities. It empowers students to spread a culture of tinkering, innovation, and entrepreneurship. Tinker Champs are handpicked and groomed to become champions of tinkerers. They drive greater participation among budding tinkerers through various activities such as student to student interactions, online sessions, competitions, and workshops. Tinker Champs also develop tools and products, create self-learning resources, and facilitate peer-to-peer learning. They involve fellow tinkerers in creating a knowledge base and make it available to new tinkerers. So here are some lines about me. As a Tinker Champ, I have accomplished and learned many things, like teamwork and collaboration. I am the co-founder of Aryavart, a platform where you can find stories and untold facts about ancient India. My venture was selected among the top 100 business ventures in ATL Tinkerpreneur Bootcamp 2022. Um, sir, I hope my screen is
Yeah.
visible.
Srishti, if you can stop the screen sharing and share it once again. The screen
Sure,
is
sir.
not yet visible.
Sure. Is it visible now?
Mm,
Srishti, I think you need to share PowerPoint as a window and not share the file.
Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. Just a minute. As a Tinker Champ, okay, so I hope it's visible. As a Tinker Champ, I have accomplished many things like teamwork and collaboration. I'm the co-founder of Arevar, a platform where you can find stories and untold facts about ancient India. My venture was selected among the top 100 business ventures in ATL Tinkerpreneur Bootcamp 2022. My app, Shapes the Perimeters the Limit, was selected among the top 100 projects in AWS Young Builders Challenge 2021. It's an honor to be a Tinker Champ. I look forward to many new projects. So now, Aditri will be giving her introduction. Over to you, Aditri.
Thank you, Srishti. Hi, everyone. My name is Aditri Bhatnagar, and I am a student of Class 9 from Amity International School, Saket in New Delhi. Under the mentorship of Mr. Kiran Kumar, I have gained the honor of becoming a Tinker Champ and a change maker. As a Tinker Champ, I have conducted several webinars and workshops about creativity, innovation, and entrepreneurship. I have made an ATL website for my own school and made several e-learning resources like ebooks, podcasts, videos, and a ton of digital products. During the first ever Tinkerpreneur Bootcamp, I made a product to sell PowerPoint templates and designs to teachers and students. Post that, I have made several other products too.
Now, Muskan will be giving her introduction. Over to you, Muskan.
Yes. Hello.
Muskan, you're audible.
Yeah. Under the guidance of Mr. Kiran Kumar sir and RMOC Kiran Kumar sir from Bangalore and Karnataka and Fanindra sir, an ATL in charge and a mentor. I have conducted several workshops for teachers and students. Even I have conducted a workshop for 100 plus girl students in a government school, and even I have got cash prize of 500 rupees. Over to you, Sis.
So, here is an overview about what we will be learning about today. So, first will be an introduction to products. Second, we will learn how to build the product. Third, we will learn about the characteristics of a good product, which means what makes a product desirable and viable. Then we will refine the product, how we will learn about it. And the fifth one is product demos. We will see some demos made by the students. So let's start with the basic question. What is a product? A product is a tangible or intangible solution to a user's need. It solves a problem or addresses a challenge. A product may even create and address a desire where none existed before. It brings something new into the world. A product is a creative act that finds practical application in the hands of its users. A product's purpose is to provide physical as well as psychological value and benefits to its users. Let's see the difference between a product and prototype now. First, in terms of purpose, a product is a final market ready version of an item that is intended for sale or use by customers. For example, a final app. A prototype, on the other hand, is an early stage model or representation of a product that is created to test and validate design concepts, functionality, and feasibility. Second is the level of completion. A product is a fully realized and functional item that has undergone thorough development, refinement, and testing. For example, a website on, you can say, education. And a prototype is an incomplete or partial representation of the final product. It may not have all the features, components, or the exact design of the end product. For example, a website in its developmental stage. Third is manufacturing and scalability. A product is manufactured at scale using established production methods and processes, whereas prototypes are typically produced in smaller quantities using rapid prototyping techniques or manual craftsmanship. Fourth is availability. A product is available for purchase or use by customers in the market. For example, you can go to a shop and buy a product like chips, soap, etc. Whereas a prototype is not usually available to the general public. Now, let's see the difference between digital versus physical product. Digital products are intangible goods that exist in electronic or digital form. You can view them on a laptop, computer, mobile phone, etc. For example, an app or web app. And physical products are tangible goods that can be touched, held, and physically interacted with. For example, a water bottle, as you can see in the picture. Digital products can be easily customized and personalized. For example, if you want a website to look uh, like to have your favorite color, you can change it as per your wishes. Whereas customization and personalization of physical products generally involves extra cost. For example, changing the color of your car. So now let's see how to change a skill to a product. Here's an example. From baking as a skill, when you have a shift in mindset, you can open a business where you can sell custom cakes to your customers. Basically, every tiny talent or skill can be converted into a product or service to add value to people and earn an income. Here are the steps to build your digital product. First is identifying the need or problem around you. Second, leverage the digital skills you have acquired in the bootcamp. Third is combine your skills with the need or problem to come up with a product idea. Fourth is build a digital product that addresses the need using the skills you have. So the first one is identifying a need, problem, or desire of someone you wish to address. For example, for adult tinkering labs or ATL, for use by ATL students, mentors, and ATL in charge. In schools, for use by school management, teachers, principal, students, security guards, school staff, etc. In school vehicle, which is bus or van, for use by bus or van driver, students using the school vehicle, parents arriving to pick up and drop their children at the school vehicle, and accompanying teacher or staff. At home, for use by parents, grandparents, children, domestic help, security guard, etc. For known people like friends, family members, and relatives. You can also choose a different type of user if you wish to. By building products for people whom you know, you can understand their needs and also sell your product to them. Step 2 is leveraging the skills you have acquired in the bootcamp, like online quiz, photo collage, video story, artificial intelligence, robotics, animation, etc. Step 3 is coming up with a product idea. For example, a travelogue or short story ebook product. AI and AR based ATL resource identifier product, an AI based mask detector product, an augmented reality and virtual reality based smart textbook product, and much more. My idea for a product for Tinkerpreneur Bootcamp last year was a website which shares unknown facts and stories about ancient India, and its name is Aryabhat. It was also selected among the top 100 teams. Step 4 is building a minimum viable product, which is an MVP. A minimum viable product, MVP, is an initial version of a product with just enough features to attract early adopter customers and validate a product idea. The MVP allows the product developer to gather feedback from early customers and refine the product further. Once your product has reached a level of maturity, you can offer it to larger number of customers in the market. So the MVP, you can see, is the basic version of the product. Participants are encouraged to build digital products in the Tinkerpreneur Bootcamp, as it will be easy for mentors and AIM team to evaluate the submissions. For more information, you can scan these QR codes. One is a short video on product building, and the second is a short video on digital versus physical products. Thank you so much for watching my session. I hope you all liked it. Next up, we have Aditri Bhatnagar to help you in understanding a product better and refining it. Over to you, Aditri.
Thank you, Srishti. Could you just stop your screen sharing?
Sure.
I hope my screen is visible.
Yes.
Visible.
Yeah, thank you. So, good evening, everyone. I'll be presenting on how we can build and refine a product. Over the next 20 minutes, I will strive to engage, inspire, and challenge your thinking on this topic. Without further ado, let us embark on this exciting journey together. Stay with us till the end of the session for a little surprise. Let's start with a really basic question. What is a good product? A good product can vary depending on the specific context and individual needs. However, here are a few qualities that are generally associated with good products. High quality. A good product should be well made, durable, and perform its intended function effectively. It should meet or exceed customer expectations in terms of performance, reliability, and longevity. Second, value for money. A good product should offer a fair balance between its price and the benefits it provides. Customers should feel that they are getting their money's worth and that the product offers good value compared to similar alternatives on the market. Thirdly, the product should be user friendly. It should be easy to use and designed with the end user in mind. It should have clear instructions and a well designed design and interface, and you require minimal effort to operate. Fourthly, the product should be innovative. A good product often incorporates innovative features or improvements that set it apart from its competitors. It should offer something unique, whether it's a new technology or an improved user experience. And lastly, safety and reliability. A good product should prioritize safety and be reliable in its performance. It should comply with relevant safety standards and undergo rigorous testing to ensure that it operates safely and consistently. Let's start. What are the characteristics of a good product? So, in this slide, as you can see, that this Venn diagram shows how desirability, feasibility, and viability are connected. Desirability is what people want, feasibility is what can be made, and viability is what makes business sense. The overlapping areas represent the best scenarios where these factors align. When all these factors overlap in the center, it means that we have a product that the people want, we can make it, and it makes good business sense. This is an ideal situation for successful product development. A good product is one that is highly desirable to customers, meets their needs, and provides them value. Desirability is a key characteristic of a good product as it ensures that the product is attractive and appealing to customers. A good product should have a unique value proposition, high quality design, emotional appeal, positive reputation, and should offer personalization and customization. For example, Uber expertly highlights everything that is bad about taking a traditional taxi and points out how its service is superior. The picture above, taken from the Uber homepage, excellently conveys the simplicity and ease that lies in the heart of what makes it such a tempting service. One tap and a car comes directly to you. Your driver knows exactly where to go, and the payment is completely cashless. This is a great example that Uber offers of unique value proposition. On this slide, as you can see, a few examples are given for emotional appeal. An example can be when brands use anger in their ads to make customers exasperated over an issue, but they help find solution for the same. An excellent example for positive reputation is Coca-Cola. I mean, who does not know that brand? With a brand value of $64.4 billion, Coca-Cola is often rated as the best soda brand in the world. Most of the customers' reviews are also positive, which makes the product and the brand trustworthy. And lastly, personalization and customization. A lot of brands offer the customization option like Ray-Ban, Oakley, etc. They allow customers to design and customize their products to suit their own needs. A product should also be technically feasible. Technical feasibility refers to the assessment of whether a proposed project or product can be successfully developed, implemented, and operated from a technical standpoint. It involves evaluating whether the required technology, resources, and capabilities are available or can be developed to meet the project's objectives. You can make a technically feasible product by acquiring as many digital skills as possible. Assess the suitability of each digital tool or technology to the digital product you want to build, and shortlist a few digital tools or technologies you wish to use. And finally, combine or integrate one or more digital skills to build a product that addresses a user need. For example, you can embed chatbots and animated videos in your own website. So, when you see this slide, what do you think? Are these products even technically feasible or are they not? For instance, in today's world, electric cars are being used because the technology is sufficiently matured. Self-driving cars might start in the near future since the technology is still maturing. But a hyperloop is not going to be in use sooner or later because we do not or might not have the sufficient technology to meet with its needs. Now, how exactly can we make a technically feasible product? Here are a few steps that might give you a hint of it. Firstly, you should clearly define the product. Start by clearly defining what your product is and what problem it solves. This will help you understand the required functionality and features that are required in your product. Secondly, research existing solutions. By researching them and solutions in the market that address similar problems, it will give you insights into the technology and resources needed to develop your own product. Thirdly, determine the technology, hardware, and software that will be required to develop and operate your product. Fourthly, identify the specific technical requirements your product needs to meet. Fifthly, assess the availability of resources such as equipment and facilities that are needed to provide product development. Determine if you have the necessary resources or if you need to allocate or acquire them. And lastly, identify and evaluate potential risks and challenges that may impact the development and implementation of your product. Develop strategies to mitigate or overcome these risks. Finally, a good product must also be business viable. What is exactly a business viable product? A business viable product refers to a product that is not only technically feasible but also commercially feasible. It is a product that has the potential to generate sufficient revenue and provide and profit to sustain a business and provide a return on investment. In other words, it means that the product meets both customer needs and aligns with the financial goals and objectives of the company or the organization. Here are some key characteristics of a business viable product. First, market demand. The product addresses a significant market need or problem and has a target audience that is willing to pay for a solution. There is evidence of market demand such as customer interest, market research data, or existing competition. Competitive advantage. The product offers a unique selling proposition or competitive advantage over existing alternatives in the market. It should provide a compelling reason for customers to choose it over the other options that are available to them in the market. Thirdly, revenue generation. The product should have the potential to generate sufficient revenue to cover its production, costs, marketing expenses, and contribute to the overall profitability of the business. And lastly, cost effectiveness. The production and delivery of the product should be economically feasible and cost effective. Next, we have a slide that is dedicated to product features and product benefits. Product features are the tools you use within a product to complete a set of tasks or actions. For example, the volume up and down buttons on your smartphone, a knob on the door to lock or unlock the door, on and off buttons on a music player, steering wheel in a car to drive. brakes to stop that car, etc. Without these features, one would not be able to use the product effectively or maybe not at all. On the other hand, product benefits are the advantages that customers can gain from using the product. These benefits may be functional, emotional, or social in nature. By highlighting the benefits of the product, businesses can create a stronger emotional connection with their target audience and increase the likelihood of sale. For instance, a feature of an umbrella is that it has a large waterproof canopy made of fabric. The benefits of this feature is that it keeps you dry during rain or snow and provides shade during hot and sunny days. Understanding the difference between product features and benefits is crucial for effective marketing. While features provide information about the product, benefits address the needs and desires of the customers. By highlighting the benefits of a product, businesses can create a stronger emotional connection with their target audience and increase the likelihood of a sale. When customers understand how a product can positively impact their lives, they become more motivated to make a purchase. As explained by our previous speaker, a minimum viable product is an initial version of the product. It often lacks necessary features and functions, quality, or is not packaged well. It has just enough features to attract the early users who can use the product and provide you the feedback. MVP helps you validate a product idea and test its acceptability by the customer segment. For instance, the image shown in the slide tells us what we started with and what we have right now. We started simply with a board on wheels, which turned into a bicycle, then a motorbike. After that, slowly using innovation and the human mind, cars were invented, which is the final version of this product. Next, we move on to the best part, which is refining your product. Refining the product involves enhancing its features, polishing its look and feel, improving its quality, and packaging it in an attractive way. By all this, you can create a product that stands out from the competition and delivers real value to your customers. Refining a product involves making improvements and enhancements to enhance its quality, performance, and market appeal. Here are some steps you can take to enhance and refine your own product. Enhancing the features of a product can involve adding new functionalities or improving existing ones to make the product more useful and appealing to your customers. Polishing the look and feel of a product can involve redesigning its user interface or improving its visual appeal to make it more engaging and user friendly. Improving the quality of a product can involve fixing bugs, optimizing performance, or enhancing security to ensure that the product meets the highest standards of reliability and safety. Packaging the product in an attractive way can involve designing eye-catching graphics, creating compelling marketing materials, or using innovative packaging materials to make the product stand out on the shelves if it is a real one. One effective method to elevate the quality of your product involves fully leveraging the features and capabilities offered by the digital tools you have utilized during its creation. For instance, if you have developed a video story product using Adobe Spark, you can significantly enhance it by incorporating voice narration, thereby adding a compelling auditory element that complements the visual storytelling. Refine your product till it looks elegant and attractive and appealing to customers while being pleasurable and convenient to use. For example, phone companies like Samsung and Apple have been enhancing their features and working on its looks and qualities and feel over the years. And now what we see is a sleek and beautiful phone. And in the second set of pictures, a boring packaging like cardboard boxes has been converted into a colorful and attractive packaging that is appealing to customers. These simple steps can make your customer buy and need your product. Digital products have become increasingly popular in the recent years, and with a good reason. They offer a wide range of benefits such as convenience, accessibility, and cost effectiveness. With the right digital skills, it is possible to create a variety of digital products that can be used by people all over the world. Here are some examples of products that can be built using the digital skills you have acquired in the bootcamp. The first one is an online quiz product for teachers and students. The product will be of great help to the school and the teachers and students since it will help them to enhance their knowledge and test it. The second is a story ebook product for children. The digital skills needed for making this product are ebook that can be made using a Canva, video story for which you can use Adobe Spark, and lastly, composing your music, which can be done using the Google Song Maker tool. Small children and parents will be the users of this product, and after making the product, you can sell your ebook on Amazon Kindle. And the last one is a quiz or timetable mobile app for school students. The users will obviously be students and teachers, and the digital skills needed are making a mobile app. Further, you can also incorporate several features like a to-do list, and this application will also enhance the knowledge of students and make their life a little more organized. For more information, you can scan these QR codes to know more about this topic. The first QR code will take you to a video on technical feasibility, business viability, and what exactly is a good product. And the second one is a video on examples of digital products that can be sold to generate sufficient revenue. Thank you for your active participation. Let's apply these principles and create products that bring joy and make a positive impact on everybody's lives. Together, we can achieve great success. I would now like to hand over the session to Muskan, who will be showing demos of some digital products. Thank you.
Is my screen visible? Hello?
Yeah, just getting loaded. Just a minute.
Yeah.
It's now visible.
Thank you, Aditri. Now, as Aditri said about products, right? Now, I'll be showing demos of refined digital products built by students in the Tinkerpreneur. Are you all guys excited to see the demos? So let's get started without getting any delay. This is an app which is made for females. This woman was built by Yuvati from Haryana in the Tinkerpreneur 2021. Even S woman got selected in the top 10 teams of Tinkerpreneur 2021. Let's get started. Let's get into the demo now. Now I'm gonna share the screen. Is my screen visible?
Still getting loaded.
Yeah. Yes. Is my screen visible now?
Yeah, it's visible.
Yeah. This is the first page of the S woman. Let's get started. So here you can see many options to be checked out. So first we'll go to the beauty care. In the beauty care, there are some tips and suggestions for keeping our skin very healthy. And in the menstrual cycle option, we'll get to see what is menstruation, when it will come, and why it will come. And now here let's see the healthy diet. Now there are two options. Let's go for pregnancy. What the pregnant ladies need to take and why? Like for vitamin D to promote bone strength and much more. And for menstruation, yes, here you go. So now we have also have other option. Let's see what is it. Yes, calculate your body mass index. Now I'm gonna select my weight in kilograms and height in centimeters. Maybe 30 and 128 and on calculate. Yes. My body mass index is 18.31. For this body mass index, I'm considered as underweight. Isn't this amazing? Yes. Now I'll be sharing few other demos. Yes.
Khan, can you hear us? You're not audible.
Yeah, I'm just sharing the screen. Is my screen visible now? Yeah. So now we have checked about Yes Women, right? Now it's time to check the Esperilog ebook, the first version. Now I'm going to tell what's the difference in between the S Woman, sorry, the MVP and the refined version. So let's get into that. Yes, a trek to Beaskund. So here, this is the car page of the ebook Beaskund with the author name, and there is lot of text. Sorry, yes, a bit of text and more pictures. You can see over here. When we come down, here are pictures, and yes, over here. This is a short video on the Green Himalayas valleys, which is added by the author itself. And here, there is an option to take the quiz to test our knowledge of Beersford. And this is the last page. Now let's see how the refined version will be look. Yes. Yes. The car page is the same, and there are 18 plus pages now. Even when we come down, no, this should be the last page of the previous ebook, right? Now let's see this one. Hey, you can see now here the YouTube video instead of the video which was created by the author. And here we have an option to experience the journey to Biaskund in augmented reality and an option to download the Zapper app. And there is also a podcast to listen the experience of the trekker on Biaskund. And there is an Alexa skill to know more about Biaskund. And the same. And over here, there is a chatbot to answer frequently asked questions. And there is an option to book your trek in the India's Hike website to Biaskund. And this is the last. What do you say? Which one is the better? The second version, right? So by this, you might have understand that a MVP is not better than the refined one. So you have to do the refining. And let's get into our slides now. So we have saw the both ebooks, right? The first and the second. Now it's time for the tips and suggestions for building and refining your digital product. Please give me 1 minute.
Muskan, can you please stop sharing? I'll share your screen. Your talking points were visible. So yeah.
Yeah. Is it visible now?
I think it's
fine now.
fine now.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We can go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So now let's see some tips and suggestions from me which can help in your process of building and refining your product. So in this week, you have to acquire the skills which you have acquired or needed to be acquired. With those skills, you need to build a digital product. Start building your product today itself. To build a digital product, start combining multiple skills. For example, you can create music with the Songmaker tool and download the song to your computer. And you can then create a video and add the song you have composed earlier as a background music to your video. Similarly, you can create a chatbot and next a website. Likewise, to build a product that values users, start combining by one or more skills you have acquired or integrate them to build a product. But make sure you don't just randomly combine multiple skills to build a product. The skills you bring to build a product should be meaningful to the problem you're solving. The product and its features should solve the problem well and add the value to its users. When we come to the other slides, you can see an image where a girl is trapped in a cage while the other girl is coming out of the cage. Let me say what are these pictures related to. The first one is related to the complex idea and the second one for the simple idea. A question might be in your mind that why not to choose a complex idea? See, if you choose a complex idea, you'll likely get stuck and you may not able to complete its implementation within a week or two. This will result in the lack of time and you need to do the assignments in a hurry. My intention is not to say that to only choose a simple idea. If you have time or invest more time, you can. However, make sure that the products you submit have a clear benefit to one of the customers identified and your product meets the user's needs well. And the other one. Yes, define your product till it looks elegant, attractive, and while being pleasurable and convenient to use. So your product has to be elegant and attractive to use. And you have to improve the overall look and feel of your product. You use great looking themes, layouts, attractive colors, and fonts, text, images, scenes, music, etc. But don't overdo it. Structure and organize the content neatly on different pages or screens. Bring consistency across all the pages or screens. Ensure the smooth flow in the usage of the product. Make sure the overall product looks attractive to the eyes and is convenient to use. And here, you have to refine the quality of your product to meet or exceed users' expectations. Ensure that there are no loose ends, errors, or mistakes in the implementation. The information presented by the product is consistent, accurate, and complete. Take care of the grammar and give a professional touch to the content. Improve the product performance. Ensure that the product works without failure. Pay attention to the safety and security concerns of your users. You have to refine your product so that the product can addresses or solves the user needs of the customers or users. Because if your product won't satisfy the user needs, then what is the use or necessary of your product? Think of it. If your product won't satisfy the user needs, what if you build a nice looking product such as a beautiful cup, saucer, or a chair? Isn't it? But at once you have to sell it in the market, right? Now you can see there is a MVP. It seems to be 19th century, but when it comes to the second one, it's slightly different from the third one. And it's also better than the second and the first. What are the difference in all these products? Let me tell you what are the difference in all of them. The difference in the product function, features, benefits, quality, user experience, and also the user experience is changing from the MVP second and the third refinements. Here what here happened? Yes, the refinement has been done in all of the above. So you have to do the refinement until it satisfy the user needs. If you won't do the refinement, for example, let's take this as an example. Now we might not have cars to travel. Instead, we might be using the MVP ones, right? And now see what happens if we won't refine our product. As I said earlier, we don't refine your product will remain as an MVP. Customers will not buy your product and you'll not able to get the full potential of your product and you'll not be able to earn profits on your product. So refining your product is very, very essential. And here is the product one pager. This is the first step to be done for building your product. A product one pager is nothing but a one-page description of your product. It answers some basic questions related to your product, such as the name, summary statement of your product, the need, problem, or challenge, desire being addressed, and who needs the product, how does your product works, what is the skill need to be used to build your product, what are the benefits or usefulness of the product to the users. Answering all these basic questions about your product will give you a clear and good clarity about to build your own product. If you build a product without answering these questions appropriately, your product may not satisfy your customers' needs well, and consequently, it is likely to fail. And now let's see some example product one pages for your better understanding. Expiry log ebook. This is a product one pager of expiry log ebook, the demo which we saw earlier. And you also got to know what is the difference between the MVP and the second versions. The ebook is made for trekkers as there are no books for trekkers. This is an ebook, a travelogue ebook of Biaskund. This gives information, experience, and much more. Even it has quiz linked button links to the India Hike website where we can also book for Biaskund. It has lots of beautiful pictures and it is easy to read on any smart device, such as smartphones, laptops, tablets, or computers, and also provide interactive features that are not available in physical books. This is all about Experilog ebook. By this product one pager, you might got to know what is Experilog ebook and why. And now we have Yes Woman. This is a product one pager of Yes Woman. We just had a demo on this app, right? So now let's see the product one pager of S Woman. S Woman is made for girls and women of age 11 to 55. This is a one-stop solution for feminine world, as this is an app is made for on the purpose to provide all the feminine services at one place. And also in India, there is no other platform which provides all these services at one place or at one platform. Even as women provides product services with education. Teenage girls can also get familiar with menstruation, and it also offers products and health services through the web and application. The skills which are used are Flutter, WordPress, and Amazon Web Series. This is all about Yes Women. So now, yes, my experience of building my own digital product, FunLearn. I have built a product, FunLearn. FunLearn is a product that enables students to make art and craft as their daily activity. FunLearn has levels where we have assigned the students to do the specific task eventually. We have provided a weekly schedule which we will update every Sunday. This was the first time to me to participate in the ATL Tinkerpreneur, and under the guidance of Kiran sir and Fanindra sir, we have acquired many new skills such as digital skills, entrepreneur skills, marketing, pitching our product, etc. And even I have learned life skills such as time management and teamwork. The Handhold Me YouTube live sessions help me a lot to understand the concept very easily. A spellbound thanks to AIM for providing us this great opportunity to enable us with us many skills. So don't miss this opportunity. So lastly, don't forget to scan the QR code which links to our Handhold Me website. We have provided the product one page. You have to download the template and fill about your product. And even we have fun-filled things like ebooks, quiz, and chatbot, which answers frequently asked questions about today's topic. And you can reach out me at my mail ID at the rate atl03@nmskadapa.edu.in. Thank you for attending our session. Start building and refining your product from today. Mark your calendars for next week's Handhold Me session of week 3 of Business Smart. Now over to you, Mr. Suman Pandit.
Okay, so thanks a lot, students, for this exciting session. I hope all the students, mentors, and teachers will gain a lot of benefit from this session. So I actually like the idea of the product one pager a lot because it was able to summarize whatever you have created in a single slide and in a single page. So actually, that I would suggest all the students to use this product one pager. You can just go back to this behind a little bit behind 10-15 seconds. You can take a screenshot of what it is and you can get the format and then you can start using it. So as we are proceeding towards the end of the session, we have a few questions that have come up from the YouTube chat. So I'll just take up one question. So any one of you, Muskan, Aditri, or Shrishti, you can take up the question and you can answer it. Okay. So the first question that we've come up is that, like, can you suggest some of the tools that we can use to build or refine the product? So you all have given a lot of concepts of how to build the product, what do you need to do, what kind of features. Can you suggest some tools that the students can use and start learning?
I'll take that up.
Sure.
I think several tools and products can be used to refine your digital product. Some that I used during my journey were most importantly Canva. I used a lot of stuff from Canva to, make the logos, then refine the logos, then add different elements. Then we can always use Adobe Spark. All these tools can help with the designing process as well. So I think these are the best tools.
Okay, that's great. Uh, Moving to the next question. Some of the users had some problem understanding what is refining a product mean. So we got a very good example with the ebook. So can anyone like explain it a little bit simpler language? What does refine a product mean?
I can take up that question.
Sure.
So refining means enhancing, adding more features and polishing your products, such as when we see the ebook, in the first version, there is an video which is made in Canva, right? And the other one we have quiz. Only those two features were available. When we compare to the second version, there is a chatbot and we can even book our treks and even podcast and Alexa skill. By all these we can see that that is a refined because there are more features added. And even if you listen, I have said that there are 18 plus pages, more pages than compared to the first one. So hope you got the point. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Muskan, for answering it.
Yeah, I'd just like to add a point
Yes.
here
Sure,
that
Aditi.
there are several digital skills that you can use to refine your product and elevate its look and feels. Like using graphic designing, you can add a lot of things to your own product, like logos, then cover pages, and all that. So, 21st century skills we can use to refine our own product. That's all.
Thanks a lot, Aditri. So the next question that comes around is that, like, should a product, an innovative product, should it be always very new, or can it be better version of a product that was earlier created?
So I would like to answer this question.
Sure, Srishti.
Okay, so both are fine. If you are making a new product, then it will be a revolution in this world. You can so making a new product is also fine. And for example, if we have a car nowadays, you can take car as an example. And then if you create something more better from that, for example, the Hyperloop, so you can also enhance its features to create something new itself. So both the options are like fine. You can create both of them.
Okay, thanks a lot. So now coming towards the last question of the day. The last question says that uh, there were three product characteristics. I would suggest Aditri to explain this further. There were three product characteristics that you suggested: desirability, reliability, and viability, right? So, if we can you please take an example and explain it in a more concise or a simple manner, and
Right.
where to
So,
actually use them? Yeah.
okay. So desirability is that when we desire something, we need to have it. Like, for example, a simple example can be chocolates. People have the desire to eat them, that's why they buy them. So, a need or desire should be in yourself, in your product, that people want to buy your product. Then, technically feasible is very simple. The technology should be there in this world to make your product. Like I explained with a very simple example, which were electric cars, self-driving cars, and a hyperloop. So electric cars are present in today's world because the technology is sufficiently mature and it can be built. But self-driving cars, the technology is still maturing. We cannot make it right now, but we may make it sooner. And a hyperloop is in very early stage of experiments. So it is not in use right now, but it may come in the near future. But it will take some time. And the last one was business viable. So to make a business viable product, it should have a market demand. Like the people who are buying it should, need your product, and it should have demand in the market. It's all the market gameplay. So that's all.
Thanks a lot, Aditri, for excellently explaining it. So that was all, guys. Thanks everyone for joining in. So this was an initiative of a part of the Tinker Champs initiative. Uh, Thanks a lot to Kiran sir and Jaya, who has been working behind the scenes to coordinate all the sessions. Thanks a lot to Srishti, Muskan, and Aditri for conducting the session. I'm very sure that this session is going to be very, very useful for all of them in the ATL community. And one more announcement at the last. So there is an excellent website that is being designed by the team, the Tinker Champs team, which will be sharing it with you in a very short while of time. Over there, you'll be finding all the resources of our old Handhold Me sessions in a very concise manner so that you can go back and you can learn more about it. So that will be all, guys, from our side. So do remember to subscribe the channel, like this video, and share it with your friends. We'll be back very soon with an exciting Handhold Me session next week as well. Thank you, everyone.